So, dude, what are you doing?
I was playing some Mega Man Battle Network 2.
Isn't that a Game Boy Advance game? How you doing that?
It's an emulator.
What's an emulator?
Well, it's actually like a program you can download on a computer. You can actually just download it and play a bunch of old games. You know, there's a website, you could just get them all right there.
Is it free?
Yeah, totally free.
Is that legal?
Could be, but nobody really cares.
Good question, Jonathan. Is that legal? Oh. Looks like you're a pirate, mister. But what about in a situation like this?
I own an original Game Boy Advance. I also own the cartridge to a game that I really enjoy. But playing on my Game Boy Advance is kind of hard. It has a screen that has a lot of glare, and the left D-pad is broken.
See it?
I could see it okay, but I'm directly in line with it.
Right.
So.
Okay.
So here's my question to you. Should I use an emulator to make my game easier to play?
In a lawsuit commonly known as the Betamax case, the Supreme Court ruled in favor of individuals who were taping entire shows to watch again later, because it was a convenience instead of a library-building practice. Therefore, since I am using this technology as a convenience measure, and not as a way to expand my game library, I am perfectly justified. One of the purposes of copyright laws is to protect the revenue of creators. Since games like these are no longer sold, it does not directly destroy revenue that would otherwise go to the game developers. Judging this side of the argument by the 4 moral theories we learned about, here were some of the conclusions we reached. Consequentialism, this is a situation where nobody loses in the short term. Obligation theory, these actions could be defensible under copyright's fair use provisions. Egoism, these actions benefit me. Divine command, Article of Faith 13 encourages us to seek out good things.
While emulation software is perfectly legal, it's not legal to copy and share the files for games that run on these emulation programs. If you download these, you're supporting illegal behavior and being dishonest. If you download one game that you do own, it is very easy to download other games which you do not own. It is not good to put yourself in an unregulated situation where you have the ability to go outside those boundaries. Using the same moral theories, this side's conclusions were consequentialism. It discourages developers and encourages pirates. Obligation theory. If you download an illegally made copy, you have violated the law. Divine command. It isn't very honest, nor is it in accordance with the law, which we are taught to respect. Egoism. I don't need this to live, and if I'm caught downloading illegally, I could get sued.
This is a very specific situation, but how would you feel if you were to replace games with music? Artwork? Movies? What do you think I should do? What would you do?